Hey YouTube! You know the feeling when you have 500 tabs open in your Chrome browser and you start mindlessly scrolling through the tabs to find what you're looking for? This is the definition of procrastination and definitely the antithesis of focus and deep work. The browsers we're used to these days do a horrible work of keeping you focused and in flow. I use Chrome extensions and other tools to try and keep me focused on what I'm working on, but I usually just ditch them and start procrastinating anyway. Until now, that is. There's a new browser in town, and they're definitely here to stay. In this video, I'll share my experiences with the Arc browser and how it changed completely the way I work. Let's take a look. I've been using the Arc browser for about a month now instead of Chrome, and I'm completely sold. I've empirically been able to produce a lot more output for my work, and here are the key reasons why I think the Arc browser is here to stay and why it's going to keep you in a flow state. The biggest problem with traditional browsers are the tabs. I'm one of those people who have a horrible habit to switch what I'm working on by spamming Control-T and then just jumping around mindless. It's not always procrastination, but at the end of the day, you have so many tabs open that you have a hard time finding the tab where that work was being done. Arc has not removed the tabs, but have made it less tempting to jump to something else with the tabs being in the sidebar. This sidebar can then be easily hidden. I noticed that I don't use the tabs at all, as I can move the few pages relating to my work to the favorites list in each space. There simply are no tabs open, and next I'll show you why. Spaces are collections of bookmarked pages. I have a space for each area of focus, a personal space where I've added my main sources of procrastination like streaming sites and so on, a writing space where I've added my Notion workspace, a workspace where I've added my most important tools I use at work, and then finally a knowledge management space where I have my Scrintl and other tools I'm using for knowledge management. There's also a favorites panel where you can bookmark pages that are visible throughout all the spaces. Each space can be set a different color theme and icon to better differentiate the spaces when navigating through them. I noticed that having my most important links in each space, I'm visually displayed what I should be working on and then less tempted to open up anything else. It removes the friction of finding what you should be working on and also removes any opportunities to procrastinate. If you find this video entertaining or useful, click like as it helps more people to find the channel and find my videos. Appreciate it. Thanks. Now let's take a look at how the navigation works and how that keeps you in a nice flow state. If you're used to the spotlight search, the command tool will feel intuitive. Let's say you're working on some writing and you need to jump to Spotify to find a playlist to accompany your work. You can use the sidebar to jump to Spotify, as I saved it as in my favorites. If you're used to navigating using Command Tab on your Mac, Control Tab will feel intuitive. This will allow you to navigate to the previous page where you're working on. I like to close any pages that are not part of my current workflow to not tempt the monkey brain with non-relevant pages. You can also use the command tool to open new pages or search Google, but hold up a second, there is a better way. There's no greater flow killer than having to open up a new tab to research something using Google search. You end up going down rabbit holes and then suddenly there's 10 new tabs open and finding your work tab is now harder. Arc has come up with an ingenious solution to keep you in the flow state, but allowing you to jump out to do research if needed. Let's welcome Little Arc. Pressing Option Command N pops up a small overlaid window in which you can perform your Google searches. There are no tabs or other distractions offered. Just do your search and close the window, and this keeps the process clean and distraction-free. These features are the reason why I do not end up filling the sidebar with any tabs, really. I simply use the bookmarks and favorites I've already saved. I notice that I don't really need to be opening multiple pages when I'm working all that often. If, however, you do fill up the sidebar with tabs for some reason, they're automatically flushed out after 12 hours by default. So you can start your day with a clean slate and distraction-free. It's all very well thought out. One of my favorite features of the Arc browser is the split view. I often have to work with multiple platforms simultaneously, and I really hated restarting 2 separate windows to create a split view in Chrome. There are a few browsers and apps that provide this, but Arc is able to make it really easy to control using the command tool. Add a split view by opening up the command view and then writing split. This opens up a new split view and then prompts you to open up a new page. You can drag tabs or favorites that you already have opened to the current page to create a new split view. That's only the tip of the iceberg for this whopper of a browser. Some other features that Arc browser provides is, for example, the mini player, which is an overlaid player on the browser. Also a native note-taking app, and even a visual mind mapping and vision board type tool they call Easel. Arc is jam-packed with everything you want from a browser and much more. And they're all neatly integrated to create a distraction-free experience. After using Arc for over a month now, I've been better able to reach states of flow and really focus on what I should be working on. That said, Arc is not going to do the work for you, but they can act as your blinkers so your monkey brain does not take hold and help you get things done. Arc is currently in beta testing, and there's definitely some major bugs they need to iron out. But otherwise, Arc is the browser I'm using at the moment, and I think they're going to a great direction. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, click like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.